welcome back to my channel. I just had breakfast and now I'm finishing up my matcha, which I love. It's just like a cozy, warm hug that actually gives you some energy too, and I just love the taste. So good. I am also finishing getting myself ready for the day. How are you guys doing? I know there's been so much going on in the world lately. It just feels so heavy, and obviously depending on when you're watching this video, but right now as I'm filming, there's so much just tragedy going on and it's heartbreaking. And personally for me it feels very saddening, very overwhelming, and I'm sure a lot of us are feeling a similar way. It is just heartbreaking, especially for so many like young families and children and so many innocent people. It just makes you want to cry. I just send so much love to everyone who's been affected, and I hope that the world truly does become a better place. But I also know that, you know, being sad and feeling anger towards a situation, it doesn't help. And I have to remind myself that I and everybody can have an impact just by being good people and being kind to one another and spreading love and positivity and just putting that good energy into the world. Even if it doesn't directly affect a situation like A to B, I feel like it does affect the world as a whole and the community as a whole. And that is our personal power, and that's something that we can decide. I feel like leading with that kind of intention, that is what really makes the world a better place. So I hope that you guys are doing well and staying healthy, being safe, taking care of yourself both physically and also very much emotionally during this kind of time. My heart goes out to everyone right now who is suffering, who's in pain. I really do hope that the world shifts into a better place. It's important to remind myself, and I think to remind everyone, each other, that it all starts with us and how we are as people and taking power and responsibility for that. So I'm gonna move forward today with positive energy, being kind and good to people. Something I look forward to every single day and that genuinely brings me so much happiness is my matcha. Not only does it make me feel really good from the inside, it gives me a little energy boost, but I know that it's also something really good for my body in terms of all of the phytonutrients and the antioxidants that are in this. Matcha essentially comes from the same plant and the same leaves as green tea, but the leaves are grounded and pulverized, so you get a really high concentration of all of the goodness of green tea, but in this matcha form. It's got so many antioxidants, and I personally love the taste. I think it's really important to get a high quality grade matcha. That's what's going to make it taste really amazing. And my favorite one is the one from Pique. This is their Sun Goddess Matcha, and it comes with these little pre-portioned sachets, which makes it really easy to actually make your matcha. This is the matcha I've been using for the last few years. It's my absolute favorite. It tastes amazing, and I love it because it is ceremonial grade and it's quadruple toxin screened for purity, which is also what makes it taste so clean and delicious. Plus, I love that it gives me a gentle energy boost, but without the crash due to the L-theanine that is naturally found in matcha. So their matcha is my absolute favorite, and then I also love their BT fountain. This is an electrolyte, but specifically aimed towards supporting healthy skin because this contains real ceramides and hyaluronic acid, which is the compound that makes your skin look nice and bouncy and youthful. So this is pretty much like drinkable skincare. I absolutely love this, and it tastes really nice. It has a very slight hint of yuzu berry, so it's nothing like too sweet or too overpowering. And then it's of course also an electrolyte, so it's amazing for keeping you hydrated. It's got the perfect balance of minerals like magnesium, potassium, calcium, sodium to keep your hydration levels optimal. And I love this in the afternoon as a little pick-me-up. It does not contain any caffeine, so you can drink this throughout the day, but it does have that little flavor to it. And just staying hydrated is such a great way to keep your energy levels up. I also find when I drink these consistently, my skin is a lot more hydrated and glowy and just feels more plump from within. If you guys want to try out this duo, you can use my link down below to save 15% off for a limited time. That link will also get you 2 free bonus gifts, which will be the beaker and the frother that I used in this video as well. Plus you'll get these for 15% off. The link is piquelife.com/AnnieJaffrey. Would highly recommend checking these out. They will be linked down below. Okay, so last vlog we did my fall wardrobe reset. I organized all my clothes. I went through everything, put away all my summer clothes, and organized my fall winter things. And in that video I also shared that I had a Pinterest board with some outfits that I was really inspired by, but I was missing a few like key items. So I ordered those and they've just arrived. So I thought I would share a little mini fall haul with you. I don't have like a ton of pieces. That's also kind of the point, that I really wanted to be intentional and minimal with the things that I'm going to get, so that I have some good staples that I can rely on to create different looks. So the first thing that I was missing was a classic oversized black blazer. I know this is such a wardrobe essential and really such a staple that you can wear with so many different looks, both, you know, casual to more dressed up. And I actually found this really great one on Zara, and it is perfect in terms of the style. It is a little bit oversized. This is a size small, so it has that naturally more like masculine look to it. Yeah, just a great staple to throw over any look for fall, or of course even in spring or throughout the year. And I love the overall fit and style of this. It's that perfect like oversized boyfriend look kind of blazer. Okay, next is this really cute little beige cropped jacket that I think is so cute. Perfect for wearing with pants that are a little bit more flared or straight cut. These pants are also new from Zara. I got these maybe 2 weeks ago, and I love the tonal look. So having beige on beige, and I would probably put like a little beige top underneath as well to just really have it be streamlined. This would also be beautiful with the jeans that I was wearing before, like any denim. And I think the cropped look is really modern and classic and very elegant too. So love this one. This is another really great blazer from Zara as well. It's also kind of oversized, has that more of like a boxy boyfriend fit, and I love the texture and the color. Just feels so classic and just such a great staple to have in your closet. You can wear it with like neutral bottoms, like beige bottom, or of course this will go really great with jeans too. And I love the simple closure here. It's not like the 4 buttons where I feel like it gets to be a bit like heavy and a lot. I like just a one simple button closure, little pockets, and it's very comfy too. So I'm super happy that I found this one, and this is also in a size small. I'll make sure to have all of the items listed for you guys down below in the description box if you like anything. But yeah, very happy with this jacket as well. Okay, and lastly, this really nice knitted cardigan from H&M. This is something I would not really have thought about going for. Again, I was really inspired by some of those photos that I had in my Pinterest board, and when I saw this cardigan, I thought it would be perfect for that kind of style. And it's really comfy too. It's warm and cozy and just perfect for that, you know, chillier weather. I did see quite a few questions about the Pinterest board, if I can share the link, so I will have it down below for you guys. If you want to see all of the inspiration pictures in one place, the Pinterest board will be linked. And also I saw questions on the white t-shirts that I've been wearing a lot, these like fitted round neck white t-shirts. I will have a few linked down below as well. They're such a great wardrobe essential. They're super comfy and they just look really like chic, put together. I tuck them into jeans, pants, and they're just very versatile. So I'll also have some of those linked for you, and of course all of the other items that I shared with you. So the next day, the weather was pretty gloomy. It rained most of the day, but we did manage to get outside for a little bit to get some fresh air and move around. And Nelia loves being outside, especially now that she's walking so well. She loves exploring everything. It's just so cute. Weather totally got me in the mood to do some cozy fall baking. And one of my favorite things to make this time of year is definitely a healthy pumpkin bread with just a few minimal ingredients. So here is the recipe. I do 1.5 cups of oats that have been blended, either in a traditional blender or in a food processor. Then I do 1 cup of pumpkin puree, 1/2 cup of brown sugar, you can also use coconut sugar, 2 eggs, and then 1/4 of a cup of coconut oil that's been melted. I usually put this in my oven as it's heating up anyway. That's usually the way I get my coconut oil melted, when it's not that warm outside. Then I do 1 tablespoon of pumpkin spice and 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and that's it. Just mix it all together, pop it in a loaf pan that has been lined with parchment paper, and then this is going to go in the oven for about 45 to 50 minutes at 180 degrees Celsius. I've also done this with vegan cream cheese frosting as well. You just need 1/2 cup of vegan cream cheese with about 1/2 cup of powdered sugar. Mix those together and you have a really easy frosting that you could add on top, but I just didn't have those today. Then you just want to let that cool, and we enjoyed this later on in the evening, and it's so good. Totally gets me in the Christmas mood, I think, because of all the spices from the pumpkin spice. It's so nice as a little dessert or just to have with some tea or coffee during the day. I would highly recommend trying this out. I will have the recipe for you down below in the description box. Good morning! I just finished a workout class that I almost didn't make it to, and actually had to cancel it last week. So you guys probably know I do Legree once a week and body pump twice a week, and today is the day that I do the Legree, and I'm so happy that I made it. But the last few weeks work-wise has been so busy for us. Always like end of the year, Q4 is always the most busy, plus we've had some big changes within the company too, so there's just been so much going on. And before, Nalia actually used to nap during the time that I had my workouts. The timing of them was perfect, so I could leave. Mo was working at home, he would just have an eye on her, and I could go into my workouts. But as of the last like 2 to 3 weeks, Nalia has gone from 2 naps to 1 nap, and that means that she is now awake during the time that I normally go for my classes. And like I mentioned, we do have a little bit more help now, which is amazing, but I still need to be very, efficient with my time that I do have. And although I love coming to these classes, it is like a drive to get here. The class is an hour long, and then it's a drive back too, so the whole process just takes a lot of time. So instead of canceling, I've been thinking of switching things up again, and I wanted to talk about this because we all go through different changes and stages and seasons of life, and especially as a mom, your routines and your days, they really change, like based on your child and their naps and their things, and they change so fast in the first year that once you sort of get in the groove of a certain thing that you're doing, it can be a few months, and then all of a sudden they change again. And then in my case anyway, my routine changes too, so that I can accommodate for her growth. So now I'm at the point again where I'm thinking, instead of like canceling and feeling overwhelmed by these classes that I booked myself before, when she was having those 2 naps, and she did sleep a lot more during the day, and I did have more like free time during the day. Now I'm coming to the point again where I feel like I need to pivot and make a change and adjust, that I can still manage to take care of myself, feel good, keep my body strong, keep my mental health strong, but also still have the time to do my work and cater to my other responsibilities as well. So my point really being to meet yourself where you're at, wherever that is in your life. For me, a few months ago, like back in May, I needed to make a change when it came to my workouts, which is why I joined the gym again. I got my Legree class card, and I was really consistent with that all summer long and even up until now, and it worked really, really well for me. But now again, I'm feeling like it's not working so well, again because she did drop that nap that I was normally working out during. I do have one more class on my class card for Legree, which I'm going to do next week. And then after that, I'm going to do my Pilates at home, and I feel like I'm in a really good routine where I know the days that I work out, I'm still going to keep that. And when it comes to my body pump, my strength training classes, I love those because they use weights that I simply just don't have at home. We use the barbell, I think that's what it's called, where you load weight on either side. Strength training like that is really my favorite, so I'm really going to try to keep going to those twice a week, but then make the adjustment for the Pilates, which I think is really important to incorporate, especially a lot for the core, for the smaller muscles. And I also always remind myself that this time with Nalia is so short. Like, I know she's going to be in school one day, she's going to be out of the home one day, which can literally like make me cry. This time with her is just so short, and I definitely, you know, I want to take care of myself, I want to do my work, but wow, like I really want to soak in this time with her too. So for me personally, this kind of thought process like helps me to prioritize my day and still do the things that are important for me, that make me feel good, but pivoting and adjusting to, you know, the circumstances and not being so rigid. I think if we hold on so tightly to just one kind of idea, we lose the sight of what wellness really means anyway, which is to feel good, to move our body, to treat our bodies well. And I think even if we just have time to get in a little bit, really making those 30 or 45 minutes or however long you have, 20 minutes, making those really count and giving it your all is better than stressing and taking like 1.5 hours to get a workout in if that's just not what you have time for at that season of your life. Yeah, I wanted to share that with you guys. If any of you are moms, or if you can relate in any other way, if you maybe also have a lot of other things going on in your life and you're also trying to prioritize wellness and staying active, taking care of yourself. I love it, but I also struggle with it because, you know, we just have that much time during the day. But hopefully this gives you a little motivation to figure out what it is that works for you in whatever stage of life that you're in. I can tell you for myself, moving my body, taking care of myself, it makes my life 1000% better, and I feel so much more taken care of. I have more energy, I feel better in my soul. It is just one of the best therapies for me, moving my body, and I think it's really important to do so. Also, on a complete side note, I've seen a few questions about my hair, like how do I keep my hair nice like when I'm working out, and how does it look like this after a workout? I've seen some of you guys ask me that under other videos, and I use a clip, a claw clip. I just wrap my hair up in a bun and I clip it like this. It's not the prettiest hairstyle, it's literally a bun that's clipped with a claw clip, but it keeps my hair, like the style, pretty much intact. It gives it a nice little wave. I just take it out after my class and the hair still looks pretty good. So that's just a little tip if you guys were curious. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to check down below in the description box for links, recipes, everything that I mentioned, the new clothing items, the pumpkin bread, which oh my god, so good, the matcha, the electrolytes, and any other thing that I mentioned. Everything will be linked for you down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you're having a beautiful day, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.